Not so Freudian here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Dailies. We are Cain today. Oh, it's, okay, 51 luck. Alright, so this is National Dental Health Day, probably, would be my assumption. Well, with Monstrous Tooth, Tough Love, and Halitosis. So I'm also going to assume that there are no item rooms. Maybe no shops. But the fact that I believe the teeth do quadruple damage means that we basically have 16 damage to start with. Well, actually, yeah, 16.8. Alright, so this is not Burning Basement XL, so I don't need to worry about using the Hierophant immediately or blowing up that Tinted Rock immediately. There, because it gets me a bomb and looks for the super secret room. Okay, there is a shop. So shops exist. Alright. You know, I thought that... Well, I thought I remembered. Maybe it was just original Isaac. But like, if you used Monstro's Tooth on Monstro, he would, like, Monstro 2 would drop on him, or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Ooh, small rock. Tears up, damage up, speed down, but I'm still faster than Isaac starts. And I have 2 soul hearts, thanks to that Hierophant card. Way too many hearts to go in there. That would be nice for now, at least until I get a couple of unwanted shot speed ups. But for the moment, I want to go ahead and keep the free gold chest trinket. Quarter. Nope. But like 9 cents. Sure. I'm not even gonna take that. I'm gonna see if I can get some way of re-rolling it or voiding it. It's like if there's a void in the double room, that's awesome. I'm hoping this is free. It is. Oh, come fucking on. It is so... Well, that's amazing. Yeah, it is absolute bullshit that those chests can pay out with nothing. I will take Sackhead and Mom's Key. I wish I had gotten Mom's Key earlier, but, you know, I don't know if it improves the drops out of the white chests, though, the angel chests. Well, yeah, Widow just doesn't have crap for health. Luck and range. Range is actually good. Okay. Alright, so I've got lots of health I can give to him. I don't particularly care about that, but it means I'm not going to get it again. Take that. too addicted and too bad gas. Screw it, I will go down to 1 heart for the bookworm increase-ishness. And so I can get into the trap room here. Because of the mom's key, odds are it's going to give me a decent amount of stuff. Thank God I have found 1 more bomb. Or I had found 1 more bomb. And that was a whole lot of stuff. And of course it drops on the dip instead of the dingle. But oh well. Yeah, that gave me a ton of... That gave me 9 bombs. Like 8 or 9 keys. And a crapload of health. Or a crapload of money, sorry. I'm not gonna waste a buy on that quite yet. There's options. Then, dang it. Curse the labyrinth. I wonder if I could have gotten Black Candle if I re-rolled a little more. That's an okay item, but free chests is probably better. Oh, we're only going to Mom's Heart. Alright, Hush doesn't exist. I don't like duct tape basically at all. Except if I'm Lilith and I can pick up the duct tape while Incubus is like literally inside my body, which sounds way wrong now that I'm actually like thinking about what I said. But yeah, so like I can shoot Incubuses though it's normal tiers. Alright, well that gives me enough money to buy an item, so let's go into the shop. Hive Mind. I'll take it. Do that for the Better Devil and Chance. Don't need to buy any more consumables, even if I had the money for them. Alright. Stupid exploding mushroom. Ooh, luck up. I was probably a little too excited for that, considering it raised my luck by roughly 2%. A little less than 2%, actually. I mean, I gained a penny. At least I don't have to worry about that showing up in a chest ever again. I can buy another item, but I'm pretty sure there was no re-roller in the shop. Okay. I keep hitting Q instead of spacebar on accident. But that wound up causing, like, the perfect setup for the, you know, monster to rain death upon my enemies, so I can't really complain about losing a, magician card I had actually completely forgotten about anyway. Alright, well with 15 bombs I will gladly use one to get Baby Bender. I was gonna say probably a lot more than a single bomb. But when one of those has a trinket, the trinket takes the place of everything else in the chest, I think. If that were a gold poop, it might be worth 2 bombs. But not for a friggin' rainbow poop that you can hit from elsewhere anyway. There. Okay, this is a dead end. Okay. Jeez, they got excited. Crap. I'm excited might be the worst pill. Just because it happens randomly over such a long amount of time. Alright, well, actually, yeah, I know I'm going to find the super secret room because of I Can See Forever. So I don't need to look for it with bombs. Okay. Lots of batteries. Dang it. That took less damage than I expected. Thank you for blowing up one of the mushrooms at least. I don't really want either of those. In case you're wondering, I'm just going to get another charge. I'm looking for the super secret room, and I'm going to get another charge on the tooth. And apparently find 2 tinted rocks. Blow that up. Get the bomb back in a couple of cents, so no biggie. I mean, this might give me a better trinket. I'm not going to get any angel rooms. So although with 32 bombs and the fact that I might try to teleport downward out of a sacrifice room. Okay, tears and hearts or damage. Range. I think the tears are better right now. It's like getting more shots. Gives me more leeway. Okay. Gold bomb is useful. Empress is probably better. Oh yeah, 100% double room chance thanks to the... Okay. I have gold bombs. I can use them to get a key. Now that I think about it, because I don't have a whatchamacallit to get. Or I don't have space for another soul heart, is what I was trying to think of the how to put it. Lots of mimics today. I got a gold bomb. Alright, so I have at least one shop left. Good. And a steam sail to use on it. Okay, whatever. I've got a, soul heart sitting right here. Yeah, whatever. Oh, good. Gold bomb plus... something random, but did they remove restock from dailies? I just realized it's been like months since I've seen a restock. Yeah, never saw anything I wanted, really. So kind of the 9-volt, but that's, in case I get a better active item. And so many batteries are dropping. Like, I know they nerfed the battery drop numbers out of sacks, but oh, lucky penny. And again, it's not nearly as important as it could have been. Oh yeah, I got Hive Mind just because. I've seen more I'm excited pills than any other pill. Okay, almost walked right onto the spikes. Although I guess I can use the whatchamacallit on every, okay, stop getting hit like an idiot. Like I can use the, tooth on every wave of boss rush. Looks like a super secret room. It's not. Alright. Didn't do as much as I would have hoped, but it did do damage. Okay, definitely the tiers and range up instead of just the range up. Alright, Hive-minded Guppy's Head. And the extra demon hearts mean I don't even feel tempted to go back. And, grab the whatchamacallit. Alright, so I just gotta remember that's there. I hate when chests have other chests in them. Especially when it's a chest you had to pay to open. Although unfortunately I believe the flies base their damage off of my base damage, not the damage my actual tiers do. So like they'll do damage equivalent to whatever multiplier they have off of my 6.23 instead of off of my 24 or whatever. Oh, okay, that was unexpected. That just always looks like a secret room to me. Cool. Just melt the enemies with the poison and flies. And 99 cents means I need to stop taking pennies if I can help it, so I can come back and map if I get restock or something. Weird room. I was distracted by the, like, 2 gold chests there. I've never seen that before. Just use addicted to get it out of the way, because otherwise it's just going to be annoying. No, charged key. Oh, okay, yeah, so apparently I am going too slow for the boss rush. Stop getting hit like an idiot. Okay, yeah, there's no way I'm making boss rush, unfortunately. Unless there's an Emperor card in here. Just gonna sleep in that bed so I don't have to go any further back. I don't know why that counts as an arcade though. Unless it's playing on the, you know, Final Fantasy style inn where you pay to rest. Did the sound just cut out? I'm not getting any sound. Did I turn the volume down? Oh, I did accidentally just turn the volume way down. Because I was muting the microphone so I could cough. Still with the boils there. Alright, come on, don't be super greed. It's not super greed. And I can go into the devil room now. So I can go into the okay, pair throw could be important. Okay, take pair throw. No, just pair throw that into absolutely nothing, unfortunately. Alright. I don't want a devil room to show up. So I don't want to blow up those guys. There's a reroller in the shop. Why am I not re-rolling and, like, why am I wasting all that money? I was like, oh, I don't want to blow up the keeper, but you don't have to blow up the keeper to re-roll. Yeah. And so I'm making it to boss rush either way. I'll take the sack of sacks, blue map. Damage up. Well, I can blank card algaes with tarot cloth and just never take damage on boss rush. Okay, that's there in case I somehow take damage. Oh good, there's no devil room I gotta worry about missing out on. Although if I hadn't taken pair throw, I don't think it has to be super fan, even though it's going to cost. It didn't need to cost a heart because, or I guess I would have lost the heart anyway, but yeah, it didn't actually need to cost me a heart because I could have just used algaes beforehand. Okay, I'm at max tiers. I can probably pair throw, or not pair throw, Yara everything on the floor here too. I mean, like after I'm done with the room. If I remember to not pick everything out, of course. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed the big half of Gemini with just the poison from my breath. Yeah, just charge straight into my poison. As it dies, you reflect off of me. Probably gonna have to poison the mask to death too, because my range is so short. I've only got one shot speed. That I'm going to have trouble shooting him in the back, and then of course I do a great job of shooting him in the back. I also need to remember to stop picking up consumables. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I get two options here, is what I'm gonna say. Soy milk would just, okay, here. I kept forgetting. And so, of course, the only thing that really got doubled was that one sack and all this stuff instead of the bombs and the keys, and yeah, that's just me being dumb. Next floor. Yeah, with no piercing shots, soy milk would have been annoying. It might have been great. Oh. Even though it's frozen, it still does contact damage. Great. Oh yeah, I don't even have the Polaroid active right now. Crap. I do have blue map though, so I know where the secret room is. I should totally gear stuff like this, because I can get 4 chests each with a full card in it. Alright. Yeah, one of the chests in that trap room had a single full card in it too. What the heck? Oh, okay. because it's all things I can pick up indefinitely except for the batteries, right? Oh, there's no keys in here, huh? No battery. I could have gone up and, picked up a battery. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I'm not going to get infinite bombs. Okay. Drop this out here. And by this, I mean the stars card, because there's no item room. Remember, I don't need to worry about getting to, whatchamacallit, because there is no hush fight. Like, it doesn't exist because the run ends before that point. Well, I gotta say I'm glad that I remembered to close Firefox today. Eventually it's going to be too many batteries for me to move, I think. Okay. Ace of Hearts, no thank you. I did not take the item that would let me carry 2 trinkets. Well, this is the floor. Like, if there's a sacrifice room on this floor, I'm going to try and use it. Just do that. Let him die from poison. Super secret room is in a really weird place. I guess I take the second container because I can use it with that, whatchamacallit, to make more stuff. Alright, well, thanks for your service, Sax. Okay, sacks don't count as familiars. Alright. So that was a huge waste. Now I just gotta find someplace with soul hearts. That champion didn't explode. Alright, so algae's in. Lovers is useless. Fool out. Go down and grab my yard room before I forget about it. health to sacrifice down now. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll give me hearts back. I'm kind of annoyed that the sacks didn't count as familiars for giving me, although if it's a super secret room with either an angel statue or, like, you know, special hearts in it, I can max out my health, and of course it's red hearts, which are useless because I do not have dark bum. Of course, it also looks like there is no sacrifice room on this floor. No way to get, you know, a shovel or any. Holy crap, I was not expecting those. Yeah, like, there are enough batteries around if I found a single special heart that I cared about. As in, not an eternal heart. Although I could also give my, like, max out my... Do I want to just max out heart containers? And then try to sacrifice down that way? Okay, so if I just pick these up until I have maxed health without losing any of my soul hearts. And then of course I pick up one more on accident because of just dang nabbit. Okay. That's a 2 of hearts, I think. Alright, so next floor. Hopefully there's a sacrifice room. And if there's, like, you know, a 2 of hearts or a, you know, ace of hearts, or, you know, there's just a room with a bunch of red hearts in it, I can double it a bunch of times and that'll give me a lot of, yeah, like even this room, that gives me a lot of extra hits on the, like, yeah, like I get infinite hits on the sacrifice room from, you know, using Yara in there. And having, you know, 6 heart containers. Gold key is worth something, probably. Alright, soul heart's good too. Just quadruple the soul hearts. High priestess, magician, neither of those is as good as what I have. Curse of darkness is annoying. There is a sacrifice room. Alright. I can... Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I can probably sacrifice before I fight the boss. I just need to, you know, not, whatchamacallit, sacrifice too much so I can't go back there. Hopefully oh, the floor goes a lot further down and left than I thought it did. And I was like, oh, I'm probably not gonna find a, beggar with that much, or that little space left down there, but then I saw where the super secret room was, and it's like, oh, no devil room. Alright. Go here. There's 16 soul hearts all of a sudden. Now there's 15. Now there's 45. I forgot they would start populating little islands around the corners where I can't get to. Alright, doesn't look like I'm going to get into that room anytime soon, though. Is that a tinted rock? It is not. Okay. Once that's dead, they can all die. Don't have any use for that. I can afford to go in places like here because I'm going to have more soul hearts than I have any idea what to do with. Double room teleport? Nope. And neither of those is terribly helpful. Just save myself a heart leaving, pick that back up. Piece of freaking garbage. I hate this room. And then that is the most useless super secret room. Because the one full of red hearts can give you, you know, fodder for Dark Bomb, or, you know, you can turn them into other things if you have you know, an ace of whatever. Or, you know, if you're just doing a run that has a lot of red hearts, or red heart containers. Holy crap, I did not know they could get shunted across like that. Oh, I did not pick up the Bible. Because I was like, oh, I'm not going to waste a thing here. Oh, hello. I figured that might give me a, no, what I was meaning to say is, I was, unrelated to what I did or picked up or whatever, I was thinking there is I was about to say, oops, that I'm gonna have to go collect hearts, aren't I? So I can crown light active. I'm not gonna get enough hits to okay, yeah. Before my brain locks up and, you know, completely ignores what I'm trying to say, the sun should counteract Curse of Darkness. Okay. Like, if you use a sun card, the Curse of Darkness should just be gone from the floor. Alright. Big spiders, stupid, whatever. Super Troll Bomb. Death, Strength, Devil, Tower. Okay. Alright, I am embarrassed surprised that I got hit by that. It feels like I'm doing less damage now. Does the Crown of Light multiplier... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, does the Crown of Light multiplier counteract the... other multiplier? Okay, pause sucks. Milk isn't going to give me anything. 10 bombs is useless, but I bounced off that and picked it up on accident. Don't want Mom's knife. That's a syringe. I don't need tears up. Damage up gets multiplied by 4, even if it's not a particularly good damage up. Got bookworm. Forget me now. Might be worth something. Forget me now at the end of the floor. Just gotta remember to come back for it. Oh, I've got an empty heart container. So, Crown of Light. Isn't active. There we go. I should have heard that, but I forgot. I am taking embarrassing amounts of damage. Okay, fight one more room. Try not to get hit. Like a freaking loser. Definitely got hit like a freaking loser. And there's no red hearts around. Okay. You hear that? No shovel. Wow. It's obviously not the super secret room, even though it totally looks like it should be. Wow, I made it through. I just didn't want to pick it up until I had got another charge here, so I could, you know, get more, no thank you, chests and, you know, max those out a little more. Whatever. Serpent's Kiss is good. Eden's Blessing is passive. I've already maxed out my tears. Oh, I can fly now. That's useful sometimes. Not so much on this floor. Okay, there's that. 99 bombs. Neither of those is terribly useful though. Actually, I should totally just beat the boss right now. Even without the Crown of Light bonus. Just because of the, like this way I don't have to he hit me after he was already dead. But yeah, now assuming I don't let myself get hit too much, I don't have to go back through that room and avoid picking up items. Oh, fistulas. Okay, there's even a demon heart there. A couple of demon hearts there from Serpent's Kiss, in case I do get hit. I just need someone to drop a normal heart for me. So Serpent's Kiss can be... Okay, scissors is bad. Analog stick I don't think takes me. Okay, juicy sack is good. That's not very useful. Okay. Figured I would just check and see if there was something that would let me get past it, or, you know, better than 5 tiers. One more room, then I'll just come multiply that. Or multiply this because it also gives me full hearts. Don't care about super bandage. That's a syringe. Bozo is a tiny damage up. Ouija board isn't going to matter at all. No batteries, so I'll just open that. Don't care about Hushy. Okay, so the Forget-Me-Now was over here, I think. Yes. Alright, I'm going to lose, whatchamacallit, but oh well. Cursed Eye is very much a no thank you. Alright. Yeah, so I can only arrow once. Dagnabbit. Which hopefully won't be a massive problem. Hopefully I will get, you know, reasonable amount of demon hearts out of Serpent's Kiss. So if I hit them with poison, sometimes they will act like enemies when they get killed and will leave me with hearts. Yeah, just hear that before I overthink it and don't ever wind up yarring. That was probably a bad idea. Now that I think about it. With my massive luck, I simply can't shoot at enemies that are near me now. Because they will, like, every tier I shoot, I think is going to explode. I was like, oh, it's more damage over time. But then it's like, actually... Okay, 2 Alga's runes. I'll take that just because it can give me trinkets. And my current trinket is useless now that... I should have gone back and picked up the... No, the Locust was on Womb 1, not Womb 2. Never mind. Alright, that gives me flies and I get hit, but I don't want to get hit ever. Key bomb. Okay, well that's useful. Actually, just use that there. I can come back for it if I need it. I haven't had any chance for Dark Bum or Bum Friend. That's not going to be helpful either. So I'm not going to kill myself just to, you know, like that's a lot of damage penalty. for no reason. When, you know, I'm doing so much damage already. I mean, maybe if a delirium portal shows up, because there are a reasonable number of hearts just lying around on the floor. Alright, well that sucked. Yeah, if a delirium portal shows up, I might go grab that, but I won't. Oh. Okay. Really dumb. And then that room's useless to me. 32nd place. Wow, with an 11,000 damage penalty. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you would. I will see you guys next time.